I have these polyurethane shifter cable bushings from Books Racing Development, and I'm going to be installing them today. You can't really see either of them without taking stuff apart, but there's one direct under the throttle body. I am touching it right here with my thumb. And then there's one direct underneath the battery, so I'm going to remove the battery and the battery tray underneath to access it. With the battery and tray sitting on the ground over there, you can get a better sight of it, which is right here. I may have to remove the ECU storage thingy, but I could probably also remove this bracket, but I'm gonna see if I could get it from here without messing anything up. I completely forgotten to put the car in neutral. Also, this is the shifter right now. Yeah, not good. And then we come out here, and easiest thing just happened for me. Watch. It just comes off. It just came off without a fight. Actually, it was quite easier to replace whenever it was in the other position. I'm having trouble removing the rubber bushing from the actual shifter cable right here. It's able to come off the transmission just fine, which is great, so I don't need a Dremel for that. So what I did was I removed this bolt next to on the relay box connecting it to the ECU, and I moved the ECU over a little bit. Be careful with doing that, but I'm just trying to get this rubber bushing off the cable now. Look at this thing. I got it out with as little damage as possible. So what I did is just use a little bit of WD-40 and then a pair of, where is it, the wrench right here, the red one, and just kind of pushed it out a little bit with some force. And now I get to put the polyurethane one in. Look at that. So here I'm going to put a little bit of this provided grease onto the part of the transmission, the little stick part right there. And then I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to put the little washer on, and then I don't have the, I'm trying to think, the little needle thingy with me. It's in the bag still because it's a tiny piece and I don't want to lose it. It fit on there, but it wasn't being my friend. I put the grease on there, which is a good thing, and now I think I see the little hole where I have to put the pin in. You can kind of see it on camera, but yeah, I'm going to put the pin in there. The first one is in there and it's done. I don't know if you could see. Yeah, you can kind of see the red. You could pull the bushing here. Pull polyurethane red bushing. Geez, from here. I'm not going to connect the battery yet since I still need to do this. You get the point. I'm going to remove. Well, I guess I already have part of it removed. I'm going to remove the intake hose, the top of the airbox. I don't know if you can see the bushing from there. It's underneath the throttle body directly. I don't know if I'll be... That's going to be a troublesome one. I really don't want to have to remove the throttle body for that. Here's a way better angle at it. Actually, or at least I can see it better on camera. Better off camera, but like... It's right there. You can see it. I can get the needle out from here. Oh, who the hell bent... Who bent that needle to a blade? What the... Someone was in here before. That needle's not supposed to look like that. Remember that washer I was talking about earlier? Found it. I could probably grab that. So like, I know the previous owner had replaced the clutch on this car, or at least an attempt to, but like, this shouldn't be bent like this, and that's not even the right washer on there. I just realized that. Let me get that real quick. I guess it's a good thing that this clutch was replaced in the past, because that means these pieces came off really easily, which is also why this one's kind of like ravaged up a little bit. It's not a complete circle. And this pin should not look like this, it should look like this. And that's, I mean, the washer worked, I guess, but no. What the heck. The hardest part about this job with every Corolla and Celica is whenever these bushings, the little metal piece on the inside there, gets rust welded or seized onto the transmission linkage. But since my clutch was serviced within the past like 5 years, I'd say that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Like, I even bought a nut splitter just to get these off just in case, but no, it was not an issue. So now I get to take this one and put it on, and yeah, everything should be good. It was quite a good install. The other one, let me move that out of the way. You can see it on there. I don't have the pin in there yet, but that C-clip was such a bitch to get on. I don't know why that C-clip was so difficult. I had to put it on there. It was staying in there, thank goodness, but like, I had to use the sandpaper as leverage with my finger. That hurt even with this. So I don't know why that was difficult, but it's on there and it's not coming off. Would you look at this? You can see them both in frame right here. There we go. That's a good camera photo. Jeez, holy crap. I'm quite the photographer, aren't I? Both of them are installed. Both the pins are in there. Would you look at that? Here's all the stuff I needed. Everything is back bolted down. Nothing in the air intake. I took my paper towel away. I didn't want to put anything in there. I even cleaned out my airbox a little bit just because everything back to normal on that side. I did not need any more than this. And then, now let's see the shifter now. It's in first gear, which is alright. Still a tiny bit of play, but not as bad as before, because it was going like, wow. It's like, oh, yeah, the reviews are right. The shifts feel just like more quality, like a smoother shift, more direct. I can't go into fourth right now. There we go, there's fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth, reverse. Oh, it feels great. The only thing that could make this have less play is if I got a short throw, but that's why I got the polyurethane shifter cable bushings, just for that. This feels great. Worth the $50, especially since I got the polyurethane ones from BRD, Brooks Racing Development. Support small companies. I like that. This is probably the best angle I'll be getting with a test drive here. It's gonna be a moment. Here we go. Sorry for the cabin noise. Oh, there's a truck passing. I'm in first right now. The shifts feel a lot more solid. I'm also driving with Crocs on right now, so the shifting feels a lot better and there's a lot less play in it. Like before, it would feel like I'm just like slowly or just like going into the gear with a cushion, but now it's more, the best way I could describe it is sleeping on a pillow compared to sleeping on a stone pillow, which in this case it's a good thing since I can actually feel the gear I'm going into, and I can go into all the gears nicely. Downshift. It feels great actually. Like OEM plus. The exact kind of feeling I was going for was like just OEM plus. I'm not taking this car racing or anything. This is just for a good feel. Oh, that guy was doing a U-turn. Though I will say between first gear and reverse, it's a little bit harder just to like slide into those gears since those are very specific. But it's a good thing I wasn't intending on actually shopping at the store anyways. Geez, the parking lot's full. I just drove down to my local grocery store for a test drive real quick. And that's it. I don't even know how well the camera angle is, but it's kind of alright. Like, even then before, I was having some issues getting into reverse, like on certain occasions whenever the gear wasn't lining up in the gearbox. But that was an easy fix of just going forward like an inch to line it up. That may or may not be a little more difficult now with the polyurethane bushings in there. Well, I don't think I'll see. Actually, that's not that bad of an angle, honestly. I lied. It's a horrible camera angle. It feels nice. I kind of want to throw a short shifter in here just for the sake of it being way smoother, but I don't want to spend that money and I don't need to. It would be an iffy purchase. It wouldn't really bring me much benefit. Either way, be smart with your finances. I'm not putting a short throw in here. I don't need to. The shifter cable bushings are just fine the way they are. I saw a lot of videos where people were, sometimes if just the car being old, the bushings would be seized onto the transmission linkage, I think it's called, and then sometimes they would be rust welded on there. So I was prepared to buy a Dremel. I was right here doing so, but instead I bought a nut splitter, but I didn't even have to use it, thank goodness. The only issue is getting the rubber bushing off of the shifter cable itself, but just a tiny bit of WD-40 and a wrench, just an adjustable wrench did the trick to push it out. I don't think y'all can see y'all can kind of see, but I'm back in the airport now. Second gear, yeah, it just honestly feels like how you would think it feels like. Just a very consistent throw into the second gear. I like it. I like it a lot. It's definitely OEM plus. I'll give it that. I think this was worth the $50, especially since, for the sake of driving the car for fun. This is a fun car. I like this. I like what I did. And I'm taking my parking spots that way the other guy can't. Never mind. Everyone's parking like crap right now. I'm just gonna park in the spot I was in before because it's still available. And then parking brake cable up, off. We're gonna go through the gears real quick and then actually park. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. It just like, the reverse gear feels the best. It just like, oomph. Just, you could feel it. So now I'm actually going to park the car there. And look at how little play there is. Like, the play in there is just because the car is old. Let me actually pick up the camera here. And then roll it through again. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. Feels way better. The light play that you see here is just because of the, I guess, age and me. I think a short throw with new bushings would fix this, but I don't really care, as I can actually like shift and not feel like I'm pushing a cushion into a wall. I don't know, that's pushing a cushion into a wall compared to pushing a hard object into a wall. That's what it feels like to me, at least. It feels good. I like it. I like it like this.